the desert of the real.
I just have to say, you know what? On a symbolic level, I know this means nothing, but I'm glad the Saints won this game because I'm tired of them promoting Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning represents the white American, smart, intellectual male, and he's the dominant one. And he's the one that no matter how emotional you get, he will figure you out because he's just so brainy. Right. You lost, white man, and that's very symbolic. You lost.
Right.
The mojo got your ass. The Louisiana voodoo charm got your ass.
So the quarterback is black?
You lost.
So the quarterback for the Saints is black?
No, the quarterback for the Saints is not black. I'm speaking about the people over there. Just this is the symbolism of what New Orleans represents.
Yeah, that's
and what
true.
Indianapolis represents on
that's
a symbolic level.
That's why I always hated the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Like, no, none of that pro-Americana. If you're going to wrap yourself, anybody that wraps himself up in Americana, I'm rooting against you.
Right.
I used to love when the Steelers would kick their ass.
Right, because
and
it's
the Steelers would wear black.
If you think sports is not symbolism, look at Jack Johnson. If a white man would have kicked his ass, oh, please. That might have set us back another 300 years.
They actually had to change laws and make up laws and implement the Mann Act just to put him in prison because of the hatred that they have for Jack Johnson. I mean, he was balling out of control. Man. He had furs and the finest cars, and then when he started messing with their women, they actually changed the actual federal laws to enact that Mann Act, which has now been turned into the RICO Act. But they made that up specifically for Jack Johnson to put him in prison.
Exactly.
You know?
I remember when Quentin Jackson, Quentin Rampage Jackson?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Quentin Rampage Jackson beat the brakes off of Chuck Liddell. And these guys was flipping out on YouTube. This dude was like, nigger, this nigger, this nigger. Everybody, every time we get involved in something, we ultimately end up taking it over.
Right.
And they thought, so MMA, they thought, y'all can box, but, when it comes to grappling and stuff, the white man says, no, we done been beating the brakes off these white dudes.
White people tell me all day long, oh, man, Peyton Manning, he's just too intelligent, the intelligence. Well, he's going to intelligently enjoy his vacation now.
He's going to do a lot of reading.
He's going to be the smartest man at Miami Beach. Damn, that dude looks smart. Isn't he smart? He's probably reading the playbook underneath the umbrella. I love it because the symbolism does mean something. It means something, and we take that, and we as a people, we know we're conscious, but our people that's on that lower level, they really internalize that. They internalize when we get. If you see Muhammad Ali ever get beat up by a white man, we would have really internalized that to a devastating degree.
Yep.
Well, not only Muhammad Ali, but you really lose credibility if you lost a fight to a white dude. Like, if you're in school and a white boy beat you, you really kind of, you lost your props. But, that white boy whooped your ass. Sticky Fingers. When that white boy knocked out Sticky Fingers lost a lot of credibility.
That was
the white boy whooped his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
You might have to start questioning your sexuality at that point. You let when a white person kick your ass, what's really going on inside? Deep inside, what's up?
Real talk. Your manhood is under assault, B.
It's under assault. Go pick out the dress because it's really about time for that.
So So, you know, it's not just limited to Ali. You know, if you arguing with somebody at the stoplight and some white dude knock you out at the stoplight for cutting him off, you lose props. Yeah.
Oh, you lose props. Damn. You be at the grocery store. Hey, that's that dude, that white dude knocked out.
Oh, man. White boy whooped his ass.
Wow. So don't let the symbolism become the reality, because that shit, it will be the reality.
That's right.